resub Fluffles. No, I haven't seen Jev's new video yet. No, I didn't see that deep. At least he ended the stream. Yeah, I think that was the right call, as opposed to have that be all on the internet. Whatever's happening there needs to be much more private. I did play Prototype 1 and 2. I didn't like the second one. Is it Prime Big Rigs? Thanks to the resub Sid. Yeah, we already went over the whole Gonzalez versus YouTube stuff. I looked more into it, and I think Captain Sparkles really hits the nail on the head with everything in the far reaches of it. I do still think that it is even bigger than Captain Sparkles talks about. Like, I think the consequences of it are even bigger. But based on everything I read, we kind of covered the whole scope of it when we went over it on stream already for like an hour. Thanks to the resub lol people, Seenan, the Prime Panda, and Tier 1 Alex, and the Bits Eggs. Let me give some Penguin. You playing games tonight? Yep. I was going to do more AMOC speedruns tonight, but I am making literally no progress there, so maybe take a break, come back to it, to play something else. Kind of deep, sometimes. Thanks to resub CC and Penguin and Tier 1 Plop. Shitty horror games? Eh. We just did shitty games, though. I don't know if I want to go through more terrible dog shit. But maybe. I'm open to it. I thought we were still going to be in the Let's Make Big Moves tournament tonight. I thought they were starting top 128, but that's not till tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be all Moist Esports. Yeah, it seems like they're doing all top 128 in a single day. No, I don't know that one, Kismet. And yeah, I've seen Terraria runs. Thanks to the bits to Doya. And the resub Sinka. The resub Cyclical. He played Duke of Alpha Centauri. What the fuck is that, man? No. No. Can't say I have. Thanks to resub Bung. Did you see Seattle Public Libraries are suing a bunch of social media company for the mental health crisis? No, it seems like a losing battle. You know what I did see, though? This is fucked up. It was... What is the program? Canada's Assisted Suicide. Is it called MAID? I think it's MAID. Yeah, it's the MAID program. I saw there was a post on Twitter. I don't know how old it was, but in one of MAID's like marketing materials, it was like, when considering assisted suicide, it's important to take into account that you may be a burden on your friends or family. And that shit was so evil. I don't know how old that was or exactly where that was, but that shit was fucking evil. You kind of late on that? Yeah, so Kaya's talked about it a decent bit on the podcast. I just never really looked into it fully. I do know that the majority of people that choose it are people with like very serious terminal illnesses and stuff like that. But they do also open it up to people that don't have that, people that are just like in a really bad spot. And it seems like they've actually put out like marketing to appeal to those people that are just like down. So one of the things I saw was that where it's like you may be feeling awful, you may be considering MAID, and it's important when considering assisted suicide to consider that your friends and family may consider you a burden, like almost trying to prod them into it. It was wild. He's the resub Warrior, Maguma, Norvo, Cole, Pizza Man, and the Prime Melody. Looking into what PS5? Thanks to the Bits Teach on and resub Adorable and Blink. Have you watched all the videos about the Microsoft AI Redditors turned racist called Taybot? Man, it's crazy how things get bastardized. Taybot was the Microsoft Twitter AI that turned racist almost immediately. Internet Historian has a whole video on it. It wasn't a Redditor. He's a tier 1 Cody. X Discord being purged and chat was put into emote only. Well, the reason is pretty obvious. Whatever's happening with him and Adept is a very private thing that is unfortunately, for some reason, keep going public. And I'm assuming X doesn't really want people hearing and seeing that kind of shit. Like that's not surprising to me at all. That's XQC's fault. It's definitely not in this case. I saw the clip. Like, what was he supposed to do there? She was banging on his door during stream. He did the right thing of turning stream off. Like, he had no control over that. He's a tier 1 Cody in the resub Mandarin, Kit, and Tone. You see the Twitch streamer who beat Melania twice simultaneously, controller and dance pad? Miss Mika, of course. She's been setting all kinds of crazy gaming milestones with Elden Ring. He's resub Seabroin. And the Bits J, true. Thanks to the resub Barna. And thanks to the 5 goose subs Toes. Appreciate that, Toes. Do you promote the use of condoms? I'm not your dad. I mean, do what you want. I'd say it's probably a good thing to get in the habit of using. What am I gonna go do? Like, separate the two of you before you mash pissers? Like, wait a minute. He doesn't have a Jimmy on. You do what you want, man. Why do you need my blessing? Maybe deep. In a bit. What's up with the Bored Ape lawsuit? Nothing. Still at the same point. I'm still named in it. So hopefully they, for some reason, reach out to me for a comment. That'd be great. What does Charles think of this Bored Ape shit? Then use it in court. Thanks to the resub Drip, Razia, and Invalid, and 18. Six-year-old shot their teacher. What the fuck? I know, man. We talked about it last night. It's fucking terrifying. Thanks for 5 gift subs, Toes. Again, thank you, man. What's your biggest financial hot take? I don't think I have any financial hot takes. I don't know. Do I have any financial hot takes? Card grading? That's not a financial hot take, though. That's like a collecting hot take. Don't invest in crypto. That's like the most cold take ever. That's like commonly accepted knowledge at this point. I don't think I have any financial hot takes. It's all just like really baseline shit. Really like normie shit. These are the bits. Hills, Hawk, Mac, and Deep. We still haven't figured it out fully, Deep, but if we, or when we do, yeah. Thanks for your Sabbaticus. Oh, I didn't even know he made one on that Hills. And no, I didn't see that, Hawk. I already talked about that big Waffle House fight, but I did not know that she was blacklisted from Waffle Houses. That's fucked up. In fact, she should have been promoted to like Waffle House head of security or something. Did she really get blacklisted? Former Waffle House worker says she was blacklisted after viral brawl.
Ever worked for? I was blacklisted, so it was kind of like I can't ever work for Waffle House again. I tried working for another one, like sometime earlier this year, and I had found out that I was blacklisted.
That's so fucked up. After a successful parry like that? Man, Waffle House is so dumb for that. She should honestly have been promoted. She could have been the face of their marketing campaign. Like, yeah, we know we have a reputation for fights breaking out, but now we have our own Batwoman. And then it's just like her parrying chairs or something. They could have really leaned into it. Fucking stupid L Waffle House, man. Jesus. I don't know how they couldn't see this easy slam dunk for PR. Thanks to the Prime Copter and the Bit Z-Man. Look at the video where they added John Cena throwing the chair. Yeah, I saw that on Twitter. What was she supposed to do? Just let it hit her in the face? I don't think she was blacklisted for parrying the chair. I think she got blacklisted because it might be company policy that when a fight breaks out and you're like participating, you get fired. I don't think it was necessarily this successful parry. I don't think it would matter if she got hit in the face with it or not. She threw the salt shaker? Oh, was she the one that threw the salt shaker? Okay, then that was probably it. Even still, though, this whole brawl isn't her fault. Plus, God, you had a hero. For a brief moment, Waffle House looked really cool with her at the helm. Thanks for resub, Chris, and tier 1 Tallish. The bits butter. And the resub, Webby. Oh no, you always have to start with the script. Maybe that would be an interesting topic at some point, Webby. Going over the process of making God slap. That's a good idea. Won't be tonight though, but that is a decent idea, I think. See the Demon Slayer Swordsmith Village poster? No, I don't think so. If you want a bad ad brand, UK called JML. What? What are you talking about? Thanks to the resub, bruh. What the fuck is this? A bad brand ad? Sham Wow from JML, footsie blanket from JML. This is just like as seen on TV
Keeping
products.
warm and snug under a blanket should be easy, but no matter how big the blanket, your poor feet always...
Yeah, why did you want me to see this? This is just as seen on TV, but British dub. Oh, JML's the station? Oh, well, that makes sense then, because this is just standard as seen on TV products. They even have hot hands. They got them all. Exit tier 1 spy. Waffle House fight tier list? Is there enough for like a good tier list? If they fire everyone who gets in fights at Waffle House, how are they still finding so many employees? Yeah, good point. The turnover rate of employees at Waffle House has to be unreal. If you're getting fired for fights, like you're going to be going through new employees once a week. Needs a resub bounce. What are the... Well, I already said I might try Simpsons Hit and Run at some point. I just don't know it. I haven't practiced the route or really seen it fully. Thanks to the resub, Papa Cat. Have you seen the video that came out about YouTuber harasses homeless for views? I think so. That sounds really familiar. I don't know if it was this video, but I saw someone talking about this guy Phidias before. But not for the homeless stuff. Phidias was the guy who he made that video going to the poorest place in the world, and he was just using their poverty as props. And he was also the guy who recently waited 65 days outside in the cold to give Elon Musk a hug. Look at the primes, rad. Oh shit, I remember that guy? Yeah, because he got dunked on by everyone for that poorest place in the world video. I wonder, is he shameless enough to have kept it up? I spent 100 hours in the world's poorest country. He changed the thumbnail. This was the original thumbnail. He's a prime Reb. And the resubs Snow and Z-Man. Yeah, he was very much on like that pseudo Mr. Beast kind of content idea, but very misguided. Did he get the hug? No, actually. After 65 days of waiting to give... You know what? Why don't I just show you? We're right here anyway. Yeah, I think this is the one. Oh yeah, I forgot that he was like, it's my fault. I was so disrespectful. That's why he didn't give me a hug.
The bodyguard of Elon Musk came and he said to me, come, we're going to do the hug now. And on the way that we were going upstairs, he said, you are going to have only your phone and you're going to only take a picture. And I said to him, no, I want to take a 10-second
Hardball.
video of me hugging him.
Smart.
And he said, no, you're going to take only a picture. And I was like, man, I've been here for 65 days for just this video, please. He was like, no. And he went upstairs in the building and probably
Such a
talked
good
with
video
Elon.
idea,
Note
too.
that it was 2 a.m. and Elon was tired after a whole day of meetings.
And then he came down and told me he's not going to hug you tonight. Now I feel stupid, but now I think
True.
that was a mistake because he's so busy with all this stuff and he accepted for me to go and take a photo with him. And I wanted
This is
more.
heartbreaking.
I'm sorry if I was disrespectful. I'm 22 years old, I'm making mistakes and I'm trying to learn from my mistakes and improve. The boy
It's alright. Well, your heart was in the right place. Waiting 65 days to film a hug with Elon Musk for clout, to milk it for views. You had a genuine heart. Damn it. Thanks, resub Graham, and the bits balls. And the resub Luke, Brad, and tier 1 log. Is he really 22? I have no idea. I will say, I don't think he's 22. That second video is so sad. Well, I mean, it's bad. That's why I got dunked on so hard. But he did keep the video up. He didn't shy away. Things that give subflex. Maybe a bit deep. Resub Twan. The Prime Peeve and resub Braden. Yeah, we already talked about all that. What do I think Logan's gonna do now? I'll tell you exactly what I think Logan's gonna do now. I feel like I'm in his head. Logan is going to release another video. It's going to be folding on everything. It's going to be very somber, very much in the same spirit of I've made a continuous lapse in my judgment. He's just going to roll over on everything. And I do think he sees no way out and he will probably offer a refund to the investors. That's what I think. He already rolled over in the Discord talking about how trash his first response is and how he's going to be taking accountability now. That's what I'm expecting. Thanks to the resub. Lipless, Poopin, Serentrix, Green Tea, and the Prime Shures. No, not yet, Chronic. That's kind of the right thing to do, though. It is. And but even still, I don't think anyone should forgive what Logan Paul has done or how he handled all of this. He sees this as literally just the only way out. If he does actually go through with refunding all the investors, that's great, because at the end of the day, that's the most important thing. But that doesn't excuse everything up until that point. I think he will. It's very clear he sees no other way out. He's deleted the response video, he deleted the impulsive, right? No, he didn't delete the impulsive. Oof. He deleted the response video. He made that post in the Discord. I still think he feels trapped. So I do think he's going to offer the refund. That's my prediction. Thanks for 5 gift subs, Mortisk and Drunk Raccoon. Thank you for that. And the resub Lucy and the Prime Mate. No. I think he's going to drop CryptoZoo altogether. That's going to be part of his video. You guys have already lost faith in CryptoZoo. You've lost faith in me to provide you with the CryptoZoo I promised. So there's no point in me continuing to try. I will just let the project die. I'll bury it and offer a refund. That's what I'm expecting. Thanks to the resub, Wrench, Apex, and Tim. Not paying anyone back? It's a bold prediction, but that's what I think. Here, you know what? Why don't I just pull up the Discord message? Maybe you guys haven't seen it. That way you can see why I'm basing it on this. I could have just gone into Coffee's Twitter. I thought this would be faster. Hey all, just want to update you. Deleted initial response to Coffee series. It was rash and misaligned with the true issues at hand, so I called them today, apologized. The war's not with Coffee. In fact, I'm gratefully brought this to light. I'll be taking accountability, apologizing, and coming forward with a plan in the near future. Thank you all for believing in this project and sticking with me. I know it's been bumpy, but your support is everything to me, and I'll make this right. To me, this is him showing his belly. This is to me, this reads as, I'm fucking trapped. My response was poorly received. I have no other way out. So I'm trying to shake hands with Coffee. I'm trying to do everything possible for good PR. And the plan moving forward, I think, is going to be, you lost faith in me, rightfully so, with CryptoZoo, so I'll be issuing refunds to investors. That's what I'm expecting. You're adding a lot of your own interpretation here. I'm making a guess on what I think he's going to do. My own interpretation, I just read it verbatim and then said what I think might happen. What? Holy shit. Thanks to Prime Kane in the resub sporadic. No, he already walked back the lawsuit. He's no longer going through with the defamation suit against Coffee. He pulled that. Thanks to Prime Delk, Mad Lad, and the resub Danny. Yeah, perhaps in a bit deep. Thanks to the bit gift sub poo. Is there a situation where you accept Logan's apology? It's not up to me to accept it, man. I wasn't one of the CryptoZoo victims. No matter what he does going forward, nothing's excusable. It doesn't excuse how he handled everything or what happened. But if he makes it right, then that's a good thing for the victims. Like, it's just that simple. But does that warrant me being like, Logan's a great guy, slap him on the ass? No, absolutely not. Doing the bare minimum to make it right? What should be done? The 5 gift subs. Kai in the resub Crunk, Short Cat in the Prime Confused. A refund in store credit. Yeah, instead of giving money back, he just sends Prime to the investors that got scammed. Oh, thanks for 5 new subs to Doya. Thanks for that. Thank you, Kai. I mean, Prime is liquid gold at the moment. Oh, the resell on it? Yeah, I saw a Twitter post about it. There's a guy that's been reselling Prime for $100 per can or bottle. I don't know if it's a can or a bottle. I don't remember now. But yeah, that's like that is like actual liquid gold. Who's buying that? People in the UK. There's like this massive like movement for Prime in the UK. They're fighting each other for Prime. I think it's the resub Rivet and Ethrix. The same cases of Prime have been in my corner store for like 8 months. Yeah, it's not very big in my area either. Like, I went to GNC. This had a whole fucking fridge of Prime. They just had like whole cases of Prime sitting out. Like, there's certainly no shortage in the States. It's just in the UK, it seems, that it's going so wild. Yeah, it's all KSI, baby. KSI is doing all the heavy lifting, man. Not only is KSI doing all the heavy lifting, he's now lifting this fucking anchor of a person named Logan Paul now, whose bad rep is now affecting Prime, I imagine. What's up? Can I? Yeah. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. back. Thanks to the Prime Glizzy. What do you mean, Jay? It was I saw the clip. Yeah, well, I didn't hear the two things there, but I got the gist of it. Thanks to the gift sub, Ja, Tony, and the resub dab, and Kitsune and Spoofy. Why do you keep saying HDMI adapter? What's this new meme? Thanks to the resub, Inhalation. Why do I bounce up and down in my chair? Well, I don't mean to. It's just when I move my legs. Bounces my whole body. Ah. I see. Thanks, Risa, Bloodshot, GG, and Simic. I see now. Gotcha. Do your legs touch your ground when you're in your chair? Of course they do. And the chair's on the highest setting too, baby. We're in gamer mode. Ooh, thanks for the huge tier 3. Thanks for that, Backwoods. Welcome. God damn. Did you get the latest gaming socks? I actually did just get socks for Christmas. That's what I asked for, because I didn't have any. So I got Bombas. They're nice. So yeah, I do have some gamer socks now. Thanks to resub Junji. The Prime Aethel. I know Project Almanac. I haven't watched it though, but I have heard of it. Chat recommended it a while ago. Thanks to resub Preston. Quick text message. And thanks to the anonymous gift sub. Well, I just meant like I don't know what's going on between them. Not that I didn't know the clip. I only got like socks and a couple other things, nothing too big. Things a bit styling, just like usable stuff around the house. Thanks to the 5 gift subs, Backwoods. This is Prime Top. The Homeworth tour of the artist's medieval apartment. I'm assuming this would work. Well, hello, Tetra. Oh, yeah, here it is. Is it cool or lame?
We're at home. This is my home. The collection is museum-like in that
going
some are
right
very
back to the
fine
past.
pieces that are worthy of being in a
Hello,
museum.
Tetra.
But the difference between a museum piece that in a museum and one that is yours is that you can touch it and you can use it.
You're
I guess, but who cares? That's
watching Homeworthy,
It's not
where we
comfortable.
believe every home
Who wants
has
to
a
use it?
story. Like and subscribe for more.
Hi, I'm Andre Serrano, and welcome to my home.
Yeah, it seems like a terrible place to live. This would be really creepy. There's like a phasmophobia level.
There is a lot of religious stuff in here, yes. I'm a Christian. I was born and raised a Catholic, but I'm no longer a practicing Catholic, only because I don't go to confession or to church or observe any of the holidays. But I am a Christian. But I'm the kind of Christian who doesn't have to talk about his.
Is that really all that Christian like to have the head of Jesus? It feels more like celebrating his death as opposed to like the meaning of his sacrifice.
Have to talk about his religion. In fact, if no one ever asked me about it, I won't mention it. However,
that wasn't Jesus. Who was it? Who was it supposed to be?
And that period is 17th century, 16th century, 15th century, and all the aesthetic of that time, at the Renaissance, medieval times. It's all really Christian iconography. It was like that was the prevailing aesthetic,
man.
Especially in Europe.
This is Greece, Supra, Pablo, Nanny,
Italian
and
Casablanca. And what I love about all my furniture, and particularly this piece, is that it's all storage space. So you can sit on it, you can lay down on it.
Why would you ever lay down on that
my archive,
piece of wood?
Everything is, as you see, it's packed. Well, this is a cover that I did for the New York Times Magazine. This is another cover that I did for the New York Times Magazine.
Nice.
This is a picture of Kamala Harris that I took for the New Yorker. This is not the New Yorker.
Cool.
Have a certain aesthetic. And that aesthetic is to find beauty, even in those places where you don't necessarily see it.
Everything's beautiful with the right mindset.
This is the entrance of the apartment, and basically, again, it's a.
I've already seen the entrance like 5 times. Is the apartment not that big? Have I seen it all?
Refurbished 19th century stonework that was made into a sink. So this door is an 18th century door that had to be cut out, the face of it, and inserted into the door that's there already.
Nice.
Because this is a
cool door.
Usually, so you can alright, so recording in the bedroom, but everything is stone. So we're going now downstairs.
Nice. This entire place looks dusty. It looks more like an antique shop, or like at a flea market when you go off to the side into one of the weird areas. Thanks to the resub, Coco. Emblem, glue, and gift sub. Generic. And the resub, Penguin. At least it's not medical waste. True. That's Damien Hirstfield. Thanks to the 5 gift subs, Pablo. You see Ouija got world record? Yeah, I actually pulled that up on stream just a little bit ago. I saw. I think it was Saint Denis who was beheaded. Saints are often depicted in art based on how they were martyred. For instance, Saint Bartholomew is often depicted carrying his flayed skin as he was skinned alive. Man, that is so hard. The resub retro. It's all good, Deep. Maybe soon. This is Prime Disaster. Tier 1 Steed, Tier 1 Martin, and the resub Aether. This dude did a piece of art named Piss Christ, where he put a Christ statue on a tank of his own piss. I feel like he just made that up, but I believe you because that sounds like some modern art. Thanks for Prime Lately. The resub Dominic. Everyone's saying it's real. I'm gonna Google Piss Christ and feel like such an idiot. Wow, wait, what? It's got its own Wikipedia. Piss Christ is a 1987 photograph by American artist and photographer Andres Serrano. What's the meaning here? It's Oh no, oh jeez. Piss Christ art piece was attacked in France. But I mean, yeah, as advertised, it's Christ in some urine. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I was talking about that quite a bit yesterday, Remote. Yeah, people have told me about that cosmic. I'm gonna watch that on my own later. Is the resub Itachi? How much do I think that'd be sold for? What, Piss Christ? Let's see. Piss Christ was sold at Sotheby's auction in London for 145 grand on October 14th of 2022. So it's about 150 grand for the Piss Christ. Waiting for the sequel, Come Christ. Yeah, true. If Andre Serrano was a real artist, he would have followed that work up with Come, naturally. Have you yeah, I saw that. I mean, I would never make the Piss Christ. You should. I just checked out Andre Serrano's portfolio. It's just photos of art that involve pee-pee and poo-poo. Wait, what? I thought this was like a one-off kind of thing. Is that like his signature is pee and poop? My kind of artist, baby. Let me take a peek. Where's his portfolio at? Here, let's go to the exhibitions. No. How about just like his most famous art? He's got so many pieces, good lord. Where can I find all of his arts? Oh wow, wait, here we go. Andre Serrano featured work, Piss Elegance. It's a little photo in a tank of piss. Or no, is this yeah, this would have to be a tank of urine. Then it's Thinker, also in a tank of pee. Where's some others? Why is it so hard to go through all of his work? Oh, he's got some weird shit. What the fuck? This is just a picture of the KKK. Yeah, he's got some like really weird shit. Well, as if the P series was like normal. But wow, yeah, no, I didn't expect a lot of these. Thanks for resub Vintage and Mountains in the Prime Vince. He has an art piece called Frozen Cum and Blood. How about this? I'll just type in Andre Serrano cum. What a bold search. Semen and Blood number 3. Quite the hard-hitting series, I guess. It's already got the trilogy. That is thought-provoking. It is well, it looks like just some blood and some semen on a little glass piece. Wow. It really just makes you stop and think, honestly. Surely, number 2 can't be more powerful than number 3. Well, I dare say Semen and Blood number 2 is even better. This one's got bubbles in it. It's almost playful in a way. Wow. You can really feel the dichotomous energies colliding here with the blood and the cum. Wow. I could look at that all day. It's a Metallica album cover. That doesn't even surprise me. Oh my god, he's just recently released a Blood and Semen number 5 at the clevelandart.org. That sounds like some art for Cleveland. Wow. Number 5 is just so bold and brash. It's just there's no separation of the blood and the cum anymore. It's just one uniform unit now. It's truly bonded together. He knows how to speak to the human condition, I'll tell you what. Thanks to the resub G Fuel, Presto, and the Prime SP. True T-Chan. Check out his picture of Elvis with his flaccid cock out. This is what is his art? Like, what does he do? I'll type in Elvis cock. Andre Serrano Elvis cock. That didn't work. What about just Elvis? That one I can't find. Shame. I bet that one's cool. He's a Prime Anthony and the resub Subi and the Bits Maddie. It's just him and his cock. That's pretty cool. It's called The Interpretation of Dreams. Oh, there's a full exhibit of art. Not just one picture. Yeah, that one might be hard to find. Man, he's got some wow. Wow. Thanks for the gift sub. Going. Can you show it? No, I can't show that. I can't show like any of the things I just saw from Andre Serrano. Just check the Google images. Yeah, maybe I should just do images instead of trying to find the actual exhibit. I still don't see it. Oh, there it is. Oh, I didn't even know. Oh, this one popped up earlier. I thought this was just like a normal picture of Elvis. It looked like he photoshopped his wiener into it. Okay, now I see it. Cool. Yeah, I mean, modern art's a joke, man. It's just straight up a joke. All money laundering. The tier 1 3H9C and the resub Keyrite and Bitsnert. No, I still haven't watched RR. It's a Prime Flux. I think I found a new job. If you can break into the modern art world, it's so free. But I just don't know how you break in. I think it's just nepotism. Like, I don't think you can actually get in there as just like a nobody artist. What's up, Kato? What's up, Kato? I know. Anthony Serrano's work is truly moving, isn't it? It's fascinating stuff. Thanks to resub Merwin. Here's why you shouldn't run from the police. Is that code blue? The photograph of Piss Jesus went hard. Well, yeah, Piss Jesus is, or Piss Christ, show some respect, was very, very strong. That was a good, very interesting moment. Is the resub Enigma. Judge Judy underrated. Judge Judy makes like 30 mil a year. She's perfectly rated. She's doing just fine. Yeah, what, you guys don't know that? Judge Judy is fucking loaded. Oh my god, I undersold her. She makes an estimated 47 million per year off of her salary. Off of just her salary. Is the show real? I don't remember exactly how it works, but I think it's arbitration. So the people go on there and they're set, like they're briefed, like whatever Judge Judy says is legally binding. You agree to this? Yes. That's it. Thanks to resub Wire and Kim, but it's just arbitration. Thanks to the resub O'Malley, and the gift sub again backwoods. And the resub Singe. The new code blues toss. Oh, okay, thanks. Thanks, resub Pylon. Zach is on a new world record run right now. Is he? Let me see. I don't want to jinx him. Oh, did he hit Chinatown launch? No, he didn't do Chinatown launch. Thanks for resub Spud, Link, and Unicorn. Do I know Patty Mayo? Yeah, I know Patty Mayo. Not personally, but I know his content. It's all staged. Not that I think that matters to most people who watch, but yeah, it's not real. Thanks, resub John. The Prime Mic.
She followed you here just as you.
What's this gonna be? Like a 25-30?
I have to go. I have to go now.
No, there's no way he's gonna do a moist skip. No shot. He won't risk it. Not on a run like this. The only time someone's gonna try moist skip, which is the trick I found, is when they're like a little bit behind world record and they need it for the boost because it only saves like 5 seconds. He's not gonna risk it. He's a resub insane mushy in the Prime Gator. You see the fan-made Crypto Zoo game? Yes, I did see it. Does it give some poo? Yeah, this will be like a 25, 30 something. Yep. He's just gonna do it the old-fashioned way. No reason to risk it.
You can't pass over. There's a gas leak. Waiting for the technicians to arrive.
Thanks to tier 1 Shoom. And the resub blazing. Man, we're having a lot of world record movement. First Spicy, then Ouija, now Zach. Holy shit, it's a... No, it'll be...
Go or what?
It'll be the 25, 30 something. Like a 32 or 33, I think. Yeah, 33. New world record. There it is. God damn.
Oh my god.
What a fucking run.
Oh my god.
I'll have to watch the VOD back to see how clean he must have been. Good lord. Yep, 9 seconds over Ouija. Jesus. There's still 3 days left though, so this might not be final one yet. There could also still be another big discovery found.
Even my hands are numb.
Auxiliary some Dingleberry, Blobby,
What the fuck?
and the bits Kismet and Cody. Oh yeah, Zach's been grinding. Everyone's been fucking grinding. It's been so great to watch. That's a fat record though. That's a big one.
Can't even fucking breathe or talk.
Thanks to the resub, Jay. Congrats, Zach. Good work. Good shit. I need to watch the VOD to see how all that went. How much have people been able to shave off since the challenge started? I think day 1 the fastest was like a 40-minute something. Day 2 was down to like 30. And then it stayed around 30 for like the first like 4 or 5 days, I think. And now we've been going sub 30 pretty often for most runners. Things a bit deep. Well, no, that's toss deep. I can't watch that. That means I can't watch it. In your opinion, who is the best film director of all time? For me, no one beats Spielberg. Oh, that's so basic, bitch. Spielberg, oh goodness. I have a much more refined palate than that. It's kind of tough to say, though. This is also kind of basic, bitch, but it's the truth. I still think Nolan. Nolan is still so hard to beat. I fucking love Nolan's work. It's Michael Bay. Yeah, it's Michael Bay. Roland Emmerich. Maybe Roland Emmerich thanks to Moonfall. Maybe. Just maybe. Moonfall is the best goddamn experience ever filmed. Leave the resub, Sparky. Scorsese, 100%. It's not like I dislike Scorsese, but come on. Like, come on. Fuck. Butcher scene, that's what it is.
Did he show?
Like, this movie would have been much better if Scorsese didn't get up his own ass about de-aging tech and use a fucking 80-year-old De Niro as, like, this hard ass. Supposed to be a young guy, like, ugh. Like, he can't, like, move super well or any of that. He's just old. And he's supposed to be, like, in his, what was it, mid-30s here? Or, no, mid-40s at this scene right here? Maybe less, I don't remember. Fuck, it's been a while. Oh, he's such a bad... It's just bad. He got too deep into this whole de-aging thing. Instead of just using a younger actor to play the role, he just de-aged an 80-year-old De Niro. One scene. It's just the biggest example. But that energy is carried throughout the film. No, I still don't even think the movie's bad. Like, I'm not saying the film is bad, but I'm just saying he makes decisions that I don't think are great. Like, he doesn't make the best decisions every time. Like, this would have just been significantly better with just a younger actor playing this role. I like Pesci calling him kid in that truck repair scene. That's so good, yeah. He's fucking 80 years old and he's like, kid. Well, yeah. So there's this young man. This young boy. And he's fucking Robert De Niro and he's fucking 80. Thanks to the resub Bobsack and the Prime Marge Vanquish Camo and the resub Joda. You talk about the Romeo and Juliet lawsuit? Oh, actually, I heard about that. Yeah, so that Romeo and Juliet movie from the 60s apparently had like a nude scene with Romeo and Juliet or something, but they were minors during it. So now they're suing for $500 million. Who's suing? The actors. Yeah, apparently that was a movie they showed a ton of people throughout school. I never saw it. We never really got to watch movies in school. I think the only movie in school we ever watched was fucking Schindler's List, which was such an extreme film to watch in high school. There's a tier 1 happy birthday in the bits Jack Sparrow. Watched One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest in psychology. Nice. But yeah, now it's a $500 million lawsuit. Thanks to the bits slart. I don't know why it took so long. Maybe it was like a long time building the case. I don't know. Let me look it up. The teen stars of Romeo and Juliet sue over nudity in the 1968 film because they were minors and were filmed nude. But why did it take so long? Surely there's a reason for it. Jesus. Leonard Whiting, 72, and Olivia Hussey, 71, claimed director Franco Zeffirelli secretly filmed them nude or partially nude without their knowledge, despite previous assurances that there would be no nudity exhibited in the Oscar-winning film. At the time of filming, Whiting, who portrayed Romeo, was 16, and Hussey, who portrayed Juliet, was 15. The pair filed the suit in Los Angeles County Superior Court alleging sexual abuse, harassment, and fraud. The director's dead. According to the filing, Zeffirelli, who died in 2019, initially told the actors that they would wear flesh-colored undergarments in the bedroom scene, in which Whiting's bare buttocks and Hussey's bare breasts are shown. However, when the scene was shot in the final days of filming, the actors were told they would wear only body makeup and the camera would be positioned in a way that would not show nudity, according to the suit. The actors said they believed they had no choice but to act in the nude in body makeup as demanded, and alleged the scene was in violation of California federal law against indecency and exploitation of children. Paramount continues to display and profit from the images of nude minor children, said Gresson. They surely know better. Time should be up. They're seeking punitive damages of $100 million, but possibly entitled to damages of more than $500 million to match the amount the film has earned since 1968. Holy shit. Thanks, Resub Cupid, Austin, Clammy, and the Bits, Christian, and T-Chan. Yeah, talked about that yesterday, T-Chan. Thanks for 5 subs, Vanquish. Thank you for that. But do they want the movie taken down too? Well, I imagine, yeah. It's, it's naked children being displayed in there. And apparently filmed without their full understanding of what was going on. So yeah, I imagine they also want the film taken down. Oh, this is interesting. This is playing out like some YouTube drama. The son of director Zeffirelli has hit out against the lead actors from the late Italian film director's 1968 adaptation of Romeo and Juliet. Where's his statement? On Friday, he said in a statement that the love scene was far from pornographic. Zeffirelli himself was accused of being reactionary precisely because over and over again he spoke out against pornography. The nude images in the film express the beauty, the transfer, and I would even say the candor of mutual giving and do not contain any morbid feeling. You fucking creep. It's naked children still. This man is unironically playing, but it's art card. Yikes. Holy shit. Well, he's probably fucked. Yeah, apparently it was huge in most schools to show that movie. I've never seen it, so I don't know the scene in question, but seems like everyone else does. Which, I mean, goes to show is a huge movie. And it looks like no one knew about any of that until they filed this lawsuit. I just don't know what took them so long. Thanks to resub Odie, Raffle, and the Prime Patty. And the Bits Kismet and Fake. And the resub Wolf. and cheese. Apparently, California lifted the statute of limitation, which allowed them to file the suit. Oh, is that why? Okay, then I guess if I was to speculate, the reason it's taken so long is because by the time they matured enough to realize that what they'd actually experienced was literal child abuse and the filming of naked children being illegal, they were already too late with the statute of limitations, but now that it was released, they decided that it's finally time. That would be my guess. There's a tier 1 ecstatic. There's a tier 1 rogue. Your teacher gave you a VHS copy of it. Oh, you gotta get rid of that shit ASAP, man. She gave you some child porn. She's setting you up. It's one of the biggest movies of all time. Crazy to think about it. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, grossed over $500 million. For a 1968 film, that's pretty substantial. Oh, thanks for the raid. Thank you for that. Welcome. Hope you had a great stream. Thanks to give some fluffle. Yeah, just going over some goofy shit. In the 60s Lord of the Ring movies, they had little kids bare ass naked in the movie. Yikes. That sounds like Hollywood. Fucking weirdos. There's the resub shaken bacon. Didn't the Nirvana kid do the same? That one's a little different. So you're talking about the Nirvana baby. So for a long time, Nirvana baby tried to make that his whole brand, like I was the naked baby on Nirvana's album cover. I think he even got a tattoo on his chest about it, didn't he? Didn't he actually get a Nirvana baby tattoo? Hold on. Yeah, he has Nevermind tattooed on his chest. So for a long time, he tried to capitalize off being the baby on Nirvana's album cover, but then he thought it'd be more lucrative to turn around and sue instead. So then he tried suing, it didn't work. He waited another year or so, tried suing again, it didn't work, and then he did it again in like 2019. I think that's the last time he's tried. So not exactly the same as what the Romeo and Juliet people are doing, but still similar enough. There's resub Tom V and Assault in the resub J. Why sue? Did he give a reason? He was suing for emotional distress. He was also claiming that by being the naked baby on the cover of one of the biggest rock albums of all time, it prevented him from having a successful career because people kept comparing him to that baby. He also said that people used to he made the claim that since his wiener was on the cover, that people had seen him fully exposed, which is so weird. Like, there's no way anyone would see that baby and then see Nirvana baby in real life and be like, holy shit, that fucking 30-year-old man now, that's the baby from the Nirvana cover. Like, that's just such a load of bullshit. He's a tier 1 Mountain Dew in the Prime Cozy and Eggnog in the resub Axel. Yeah, I already showed the DJ Khaled getting his golf cart stuck shit. I watch everything from DJ Khaled. What's the most famous penis in the world? Oh, that's an easy one. It's the Statue of David. Easily the most famous cock. Yeah. Oh, no doubt. Thanks to the big tier 2. Anamra. Welcome aboard. And the resub Fuzz and Hummabeebs. No, I don't know about that, Fate. Thank you for the fucking 5k bits, Saints. Thank you for the big drop. I appreciate the generosity, man. What about Rasputin's pickled dick that they have preserved in a jar? I didn't even know they had his pickled dick in a jar. I know the story of Rasputin, I just didn't know they had his cock in a jar. So, I'm gonna say since I didn't know about it, it's probably not the most famous wiener. Look it up, it's like a traffic cone. Okay. There's no way this is real. No shot. Man, there's like entire websites dedicated to his wiener. There's no way. The pickling process must have like enlarged it somehow. Exoresub Toasty, Ferrets, CMG, Salty in the Prime, Paprika, and Tier 1 Paradox. It's 13 inches and considered magic. Yeah, I just don't believe that. There's a resub, Morty. He was one of the greatest con artists of all time. William Dafoe's wiener is pretty legendary. Yeah, but not because everyone's seen it. His is more just talked about like in legend. But like I've never seen it. Not his real one. In the Prime channel, in the resub method. Watch Antichrist? Well, no, that's what they're talking about. His penis in Antichrist isn't his actual wiener. His cock was too big. It kept getting in the way of shots, so they eventually gave him a stunt penis, right? Isn't that how the story goes? Yep. He needed a penis double for the film. Because his real penis was too big. lies. Well, hey, that's been well documented since 2009. Thanks to the resub Udarin and Sixpath. What game would you never ever play and why? What game would I never? I don't know. I have to really think about it. Did you know the director of Antichrist wrote the script while in a psych ward? Holy shit, no, I didn't know that. Jesus. That's pretty extreme. Crypto Zoo. Oh, good answer. That was a good answer, yeah. And why? Because it doesn't exist. Never will, except for the YouTube fan-made version. Have you seen the new Dark Souls fan game called Archthrones? No. Does it look good? Oh, it's a mod. It's not a new Dark Souls game, it's a mod. Basically a full new game, though. Well, what does it do differently? Is it just new bosses, new worlds?
Many souls produced the coiled sword at the bonfire.
Different combat. Combat looked the same with that. Well, I like Dark Souls mods. But this actually really does just look like Dark Souls 3. Like, without many changes yet. Whereas, God, what was that mod I used to stream? Fuck, that, not Convergence, the other one. It has Sakito-like mechanics. Haven't seen that yet. I don't see any, like, stance. Cinder's mod, thank you. Cinder's mod is shit. Since when did the community turn on Cinder's mod? Cinder's mod was very fun. Thanks, Resub Trumpet. No, I don't think it has anything to do with it, Maiden, but it's certainly not helping. Thanks, Resub Slimy. I don't know what animated movies come out this year, but I saw Puss in Boots 2 and it was very good. Thanks, Resub Hawk. And the resub Obi. Like Spider-Man, Elemental, Mario, etc. Oh shit, I forgot Spider-Man and Mario were even coming out this year. I think I'm looking forward more to Spider-Man than Mario, but Mario's really piqued my curiosity on if it's going to be like actually good or not. Thanks Resub Zinc and the Prime Panther. They did go hard on the villain for Puss in Boots too. No, there's way too many to go through for that deep. Thanks to Tier 1 Bubs. Would you make a Gran Turismo 7 esports team? No, I really only make teams in games that I watch. I don't really watch Gran Turismo esports. We got some cool shit around the corner over the next month or so, though. One of the ones that I've been talking about for a while is finally coming around. So we've got some cool stuff on the plate. I think everyone will be excited, but it's not Gran Turismo, I'll tell you that much. No, it's also not CSGO. I'll go ahead and tell you that much too. We really want to get into CSGO, but it's not CSGO. I wouldn't even tease you like that. If we were getting into CSGO, I'd just let that shit rip right now and tell you guys. It's not CSGO. I wish, though. Thanks the resub Grego. I think Elementals looks fine. I mean, there's not a whole lot out right now. The screaming in the back. Tiana's watching something. I don't know what she's watching. I have no fucking clue. Does the Revolver God still exist? Nah, I don't play Fortnite anymore. That's what I think's gonna happen to Kierman. Thanks to the resub, stupid. And Debbie. The Apex Moist Boys are nuts. Goddamn right they are. And speaking of nuts, I do want to go over this real quick. Not the whole thing. I've already gone through it. I've already watched it. I highly recommend you check out RT Games' video on this. This is just kind of what I've been talking about for the last week or so with all the YouTube policy changes. RT Games, the one that got absolutely fucking nuked by it. For no reason, really. Like, his content, plays by the rules. He's not super explicit, but for some reason, he keeps getting slapped by YouTube. Like, this video, as you can see, it's blurred, it's age restricted. And all it is just a montage of all of his videos from 2022, all of which were monetized videos. And I think, how many others were age restricted? There was quite a few. I don't know if they show up on this page, though. No, they don't. When something's age restricted here, it doesn't blur, I guess. Or does it? Let me see, how long ago was that? That was 13 days ago. Yeah, it doesn't blur on this page. But he had a lot. Between demonetization and age restriction, he had a lot.
My entire channel is being age restricted and demonetized because I contacted YouTube support for help with an issue, and now I have to consider leaving YouTube altogether.
Which is something I forgot to mention. It almost seems like it's dangerous if you request a review on monetization status. So, like, RT Game had a problem. He went to YouTube about the problem, and then they made the problem much, much, much worse. Thanks for some cowboy, samurai, and bunny.
Happy New Year! I've been posting about this on my Twitter, where I firstly want to thank everyone for the kind words of support for my content.
It was only
you might have
Corey
seen my
in
story on
2022 that were
MoistCr1tikal and
age-restricted.
Ludwig's channels, among many others, and I'd really, again, like to thank everyone who's helped signal boost my content problems. I've had to take a complete break from the internet the past while for the sake of my mental health, and this really isn't how I wanted to start the new year. So first, for those who don't know what's been happening, let me recap everything. Along with unfortunate new developments I've not had a chance to report yet. On the 28th of December, my Best of RT Game 2022 video was flagged and age restricted with no reason given. Now, YouTube has
Never
an
is a
appeal
reason
system,
given,
which lets you request a human review of your content. However, when I submitted mine, it was immediately rejected within 10 minutes. This video was a compilation of clips and other videos that were on my YouTube channel, sort of as just a
Just feel sorry for RT.
2022.
We all
this was
do.
An issue that happened
but it's also something that's affecting a lot more channels than just RT. Like, it's only getting worse. RT just happens to be the poster child for it right now because he got hit the hardest for some reason. I don't know what they have against him. Like, I would think he would have the highest tier, like the upper echelon of monetization. Before all this, I would have guessed his CPM was as high as it could go. Like, he's like as brand friendly as you can really get.
The year prior, my Best of RT Game 2021, for which the head of YouTube support personally apologized on behalf of the team. The manual review was incorrect, and the video should not have been flagged in the first place. And because of this, I was still hopeful that I could get my Best of 2022 video restored. It helped that this was a Best of video, because all of the videos it was composed of had already released during 2022, and none of the original videos that composed it had been age restricted. It's important to state why this is a huge issue. If a video is age restricted on YouTube, you can only watch it if you submit a government ID to YouTube to verify your identity.
I don't. Is that true? I thought you still just had to have an account that said you were 18. That I'm not entirely positive on. That I didn't know. That's new. I guess it's only something overseas, but even then I'd never heard of that. Well, no, like it's literally right here. If you're in Australia, EU, Switzerland, you know, all this, you may be asked to verify your age. I'm assuming that's with like an actual ID. All of it's right here. Follow the prompts to submit a valid ID. But I'd never even heard of that. He's the prime swervy and the bits deep. No, he would not win that case deep. He's the prime 73 and resub Mew. Some bullshit. It is. That is a lot of bullshit.
Which, in a data-hungry and your privacy is meaningless internet age, a lot of people understandably don't want to do. Your video is also not suggested anywhere, and it's demonetized, and it now receives limited ads, which earns the creator significantly less revenue. It essentially kills your video's performance entirely. It makes it harder for everyone to find it, and you get paid less. My creator friends assured me I could remove this age restriction. I had a rep at YouTube escalate my issue, because clearly there had been some kind of mistake here.
And that's where it all went wrong.
That had been set last year when this exact thing happened. And this was the big mistake. I shouldn't have asked YouTube for help.
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that fucking wild? So I actually saw most of this happen in real time when he posted this. So obviously there's something very wrong here with the amount of demonetization here. Again, his content is pretty squeaky clean. So, you know, it's very odd that they keep targeting him. So he obviously thought this was all in error. Thus, he signal boosted it, you know, tried to make a hoopla, talk to his YouTube rep, like everything you're supposed to do. And for some reason, This made them very upset, and they fucked him.
Report of my issue, I triggered a mass flagging of my content. A second video was immediately age restricted, followed by 12 more videos being demonetized with limited ads. No reason was given for any of these, and the manual reviews
just like that,
for
dude.
all of these videos were immediately rejected once again. Side note here, having a video demonetized isn't as bad as an age restriction, but it still hurts reach and performance of the video. It also means the creator earns less money too, because the video has been deemed not child-friendly enough. At this point, I was contacted by this specific YouTube rep who was able to fix
Is that true? I checked 2 of the Persona videos that got demonetized, and he does swear in the first 15 of both. Oh, that would be so unlucky if it's all by the 15-second rule that's now implemented. Doesn't excuse YouTube here, because that shouldn't apply retroactively to content that existed before the rule. You can't roll out a new rule and expect every video that's ever existed to know that rule was coming and play by it. It's like, oh my god, these videos from 2 years ago violate our rule. How could you have posted this knowing that 2 years down the line we were going to be making this rule? I saw some, I don't remember where I saw this. There was a comment that's like, man, if you have to play by that in the future, you have to prepare for everything. Like, imagine there's like some big war in the future and now all of a sudden like other words are really sensitive. And the example they used was chocolate. Like if you mention chocolate in a video, you get demonetized because it's insensitive to the chocolate wars of 2045 or something. It's stupid to have that retroactively apply to content. If they wanted to roll this out, they should have done it for content going forward, or if they needed it to apply to every piece of content, they should have given the creators the ability to just click a single button like, if this is in violation, remove the bad word in the first 15 seconds. Instead of having to go manually through the editor and do it, and it still doesn't fix it. It's just it's so simple. It's not simple, obviously. That's a big system to roll out, but for the health and safety of the platform, it would have been very much appreciated. Yeah, no, I know he talked about it in the video. I don't remember if he said that the Persona ones had to swear in the first 15. I might have just forgot. I watched it earlier today, so I might be misremembering if he got to that section. But yeah, that's the point he's making, that having to play by those rules for content that didn't exist when those rules were made is stupid. It's brain dead. It's fucking brain dead. Thanks for the gift subs. Resub Tyloran. But yeah, I highly recommend checking out the full thing for a big breakdown on all of the injustice RT game is experiencing for some reason. Those rules are only good for YouTube itself. It's not. It's not good for YouTube either. You think YouTube wants to host demonetized videos? Then they're just losing money. If they're hosting videos that don't run their ads, what the fuck is they getting out of it? They're just losing on server space. It's bad for them too, so I don't know why they're doing it. The advertisers weren't really forcing their hand, at least not publicly. They still run ads in them? No, they don't. Well, at least not on age-restricted videos, and at least not on most demonetized videos. If you click on a demonetized video without an ad blocker, you don't get any ads. At least I don't. Demonetized doesn't even mean limited ads, it means like literally no fucking ads. When I'm no ad blocker clicking on demonetized, I don't see shit. Maybe it's on a case-by-case basis, but I never see an ad if it's demonetized. Thanks to Resub Pizza. I haven't decided yet, Deep. It depends on how it continues. What's the point of YouTube Kids at this point? I don't know. Kids are like little view bots, though. Those fucking little creatures, just they always have an iPad running with autoplay on everything, so they just farm millions and millions of views off of it. But yeah, if you're just gonna make the main platform YouTube Kids, there's really no point even having that. Do they want people to stop making videos, or do they think this will increase revenue? There has to be some reason. I'm just not smart enough to see it. Maybe there was internal pressure from their advertising partners to clean up the site. I don't know. But it's kind of nonsensical to me because I haven't seen anything like that. And also, they lose money when they demonetize videos too. You're talking about Gonzalez versus Google, but I don't think that lawsuit had any effect on this policy change. Because, I mean, this policy change does nothing against that lawsuit. Nothing at all. These are the bits again deep. Well, yeah, they need to drastically overhaul that whole thing. These are the bits. Ezel. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier in the stream, Ezel. Do you think we're just a few bad updates, changes from YouTube migrating somewhere else? No. It is truly a monopoly. There's no other place to go for content creation. Unless somehow Elon Musk makes Twitter work as a content factory. I don't know how he would, but he keeps touting that as one of his goals. So if he can make that work, Twitter would actually have a shot. I don't know how the fuck he'd do it, but I feel like that'd be like your only other major player. Rumble's streaming. I don't think anyone's using Rumble videos, so it's mainly for streaming. Daily Motions for old Japanese game shows and nothing else. Is there any others that I'm missing? I think that's it. Oh, Vimeo's for art. They only allow art on Vimeo, actually. You couldn't post anything else there. That's not art. Thanks, Resub, Zaza, Daddy, and Iconic. You missed Pornhub. Yeah, but Pornhub had its own massive problem where they had like actual rape victims' videos being posted on there without them ever acting. And they had like actual child porn on there without them ever taking action. So then they just got absolutely obliterated and then destroyed their entire catalog. They're never going to get into the video competing space. They'll stick with just the verified porn accounts. That's false. What are you talking about? How are you saying that's false? That was a massive court case. I talked about that actually quite a few times on the podcast. A ton of like victims came forward. They sued them, MindGeek specifically, about the child sex abuse material that they kept trying to get taken down. Many people came forward just trying to have that content taken down because they were the victims in it, and Pornhub never acted, so then they took it to court, and court fucking slapped them. That's why there's only verified porn left on there from checkmarked channels. I don't know why you're saying that's false. You can literally just look it up. People just immediately say shit to be combative, having no idea what they're talking about. That's crazy to me. That is just so crazy to me. That was just like an actual fact. That wasn't even spouting an opinion. That just like actually happened. Thanks the resub tattoo. What the fuck is Vanced? Never even heard of that one. Thanks the resub Ronnie. Vance was a YouTube ad block. I don't remember that. It must be an older one. Thanks for the gift sub again, Backwoods. You're gonna get world first on Lightfall raid for sure. Oh yeah, we're going for Lightfall raid world first, baby. I swear to God, we're gonna get close. It's gonna be competitive. I'm excited. Well, I'm gonna fill up my water. I'm really thirsty. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back.